Hey, there's Noah with the Creative Startup, and today we're going to talk about saving money in order to actually do the creative work that you want to do. So we live here in America and a lot of other wealthy countries in a world of excess. We have the ability to buy anything that we need and 10 times what we need. We can buy more and more stuff every day. New products hit the market, new software, new music, new clothing, new cars, everything. We can buy anything we need and anything we want. But what we have to consider is buying these things, is pursuing these avenues, is spending our money on all this excess actually getting us closer to what we want to do, to creating better things, to working in art, to working in fashion and working in music. Whatever it is that you want to do creatively, is buying more stuff really going to get you closer to that? Is that really going to help you achieve your goal? So today we're going to be reading from a book I really like. It's called Early Retirement Extreme. You can see my copy of it's all worn out. I'll put a link down below so you can buy it on Amazon. It's a little bit extreme, as is indicated by the title, but the ideas in it are good. I wouldn't say follow this book all the way, do exactly what he says, but I do really like some of the philosophical ideas he has in here. So here's a little excerpt where he talks about why we grow so complacent in our purchasing of goods. So he says, perhaps one reason for this complacency is the large quantity of material goods available to the chain gang. Material goods are often used as compensation. Frequently when someone is depressed, the advice is go and spend some money. Buy yourself something nice. Treat yourself. Try a little retail therapy. People don't seem to realize this attempt to feel good is exactly what propagates the problem. Compared to people just 50 years ago, modern wage slaves live a life of material abundance. They're consumers. They have big screen TVs, movies on demand, microwave ovens, food processors, and 24-piece flatware. They own multiple pairs of shoes and enough clothes for more than a week without doing laundry. They have carpeted floors, matching furniture, and vacuum cleaners. They have expensive toys. They have car payments, college degrees, 5-bedroom, 3-bedroom mortgages, laptop computers, cell phone contracts, power tools with 108-piece bit sets, premium cable, air conditioning systems, blenders, food processors, pool tables, DVD players, and granite countertops. They retrocate, attend sporting events, and go on vacations, and occasionally play with their toys. So, at first glance, obviously he's kind of playing into this. He's like making it sound excessive. But when you really do look at all the stuff that's available to us, all the stuff that we oftentimes own or maybe want to own, we aspire to own, is oftentimes just excess, extra stuff that's not useful for life, extra stuff that doesn't get you anywhere, extra stuff that's not going to help you put food on the table and give you shelter, which is your basic needs. And the thing to consider is, as he says in the beginning, he refers to these consumers as a chain gang, wage slaves, right? You have to consider the cost of this excess, the cost of buying more things, the cost of getting the newest phone, the cost of having an unlimited data plan, the cost of living in a nicer apartment, and the cost of having a brand new laptop. Because the cost isn't just the money, the cost is, it's a cycle, right? You buy something and then you have to spend more time and energy to pay for it, right? So it's a trading off of time and energy. And if you truly want to build a career in creativity, time and energy are what you really need. It's not money, it's time and energy. It's probably not a new laptop, it's time and energy. So you have to consider, what is this time and energy that I'm trading for more stuff? And the second little excerpt here that I'm going to read is just the paragraph below that I really like. He says, society has made it very easy to spend money. Shopping centers line every street. Many creative means of spending money have been devised. Instead of spending 30 seconds opening a can of tomatoes with a traditional can opener, it is now possible to spend 30 minutes working to pay for an electric can opener that can open the can in the same amount of time. Similarly, many of the ways used to do things have been redesigned to ensure that instead of doing it ourselves, we can buy some gadget or some service to have it done for us. This is convenient because we're usually too busy working to pay for it to do it ourselves. This is the gist of the service economy. presumably, if we didn't create enough problems to spend time solving them, the economy would collapse. I love that thought. If we didn't create enough problems that we had to then solve, our economy would collapse. Because the fact is that our capitalist American economy works well enough to supply almost everybody with plenty of food, plenty of shelter, a lot of good health care. And again, you can argue on political points about exactly the details of that, but from a philosophical, historical standpoint, we have it really good. We have everything we need for the most part. But our economy is now being built on getting extra. So again, like I said before, we create problems, then we have to solve them. We buy something to save us time and work and spend our time and energy to buy it. But marketing and these experts at human psychology can convince us to buy them because they're brilliant people, they're brilliant companies, and they offer these things to you in such an appealing and convincing way that it's super, super hard to refrain. It's super, super hard to detach yourself. So, at the end of the day, I just want to encourage you guys, when it comes to creating, when it comes to working in your art, maybe you will have to buy things, maybe you will have to make purchases, but consider, what is the true cost of this? Is this actually getting me closer to what I need, what I want? I'm not saying don't go for a nice dinner sometimes. These enjoyable experiences are worthwhile oftentimes. But do you really need a brand new blender? Do you really need the newest iPhone or the newest Galaxy? Do you really need a brand new laptop, or could you buy a used one? Do you really need a full unlimited Netflix subscription? Do you need an unlimited data subscription? What value do you really get out of that? And what is the actual cost to your creativity, to your productivity, to your future? I hope that helps. Again, there's Noah with the Creative Startup. If you want to buy this book, Early Retirement Extreme, I'm going to put a link down below. Great book. Even if you read just the first, because the last kind of part of the book, he really gets into like real practical stuff, which is good. But I really like the beginning, super philosophical. Just look at American hyper-consumerist culture and realizing that's not really what makes us happy. That's not what we're made to do. And there's a huge cost to it as far as opportunities that we give ourselves. Subscribe if you like it. Thank you.